Hello YouTubers, today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video of the Logitech G703 wireless mouse. This mouse contains the Hero 25K sensor and it weighs approximately 95.3 grams, and it is also compatible with PowerPlay and it has RGB lining. So let's get to it. So as always, I'm gonna begin to cut out the opening. Let me get a little bit closer to the camera so we can begin the unboxing. So here is the mouse, as you can see here. So the first thing we're gonna find out is like the items. What are the items included? This is what the box looks like, and it tells you there like descriptions of the the features this mouse has, specifications on the side, and so on. Very similar to other unpackaging videos that I have done on other mouse, like the Logitech Pro G Pro, for example. So this comes out, this plastic wrap. Here is the powering cable. It is micro USB compatible, the type of port. It is a flexible braided cable, and on the other end is the regular USB connector. This is the adapter. The adapter itself is this one here, and it comes with this other like converter, and this converts USB to micro USB. And the mouse itself, this is like a small little ballast. If I'm not mistaken, I read on the oh yeah, it says it right there. It's an additional 10 grams to balance the weight. And this is the mouse itself. So it feels very light. Ergonomically, it feels great in my hands. Very similar to the previous unboxing that I had done on the Logitech Pro G. Let's see what else comes in the box. And this is part of the packaging. So some sort of instructions and a logo from Logitech. What else? Like a small guideline and so on. So like this pamphlets, I'm gonna put them back in the box. Let's close the box down, or let's just set it aside. I'm gonna set the box aside. So the mouse, as far as ergonomic feelings, I mean, I can already tell you that it feels very similar. And as you know, when I have done mouse unboxings, I always tend to compare it to my G403, which is a wire mouse, and I pretty much use like the gold standard for testing everything else and comparing the mouse that I currently use, which is a G403. And as I told you, I did do a review on the Logitech Pro G, and I was very satisfied with that mouse, but it was only for a reviewing purposes and I had to send it back. But honestly, if I could, I would have kept it. But this mouse here, this G703, feels almost ergonomically wise, it feels almost identically to the Wire G403. So the dimensions in this mouse are the following. This is supposed to be in height 124 millimeters by width of 68 millimeters, and 43 millimeters of depth. So it's very similar to the 403. And my assumption is that this wireless mouse is just like the, you can call it, this is the wireless version of the G403, because they feel like they are like so identical to each other. The only difference would be that this one is wireless. So as far as comparing it to the previous unboxing that I did on another Logitech mouse, the Logitech G Pro, this mouse here, according to the specifications, it is determined to last approximately 35 hours with the RGB lining, and without RGB lining, 60 hours. So that is a big improvement on other mouses. but not as much as the Logitech G Pro, which could last 48 hours with the RGB linings on. And pretty much less than that, this cuts it down to 35 hours. So in a way, I mean, the battery doesn't last as long. But again, if you have like a power play mat, it shouldn't be a problem, because you should be able to charge the mouse continuously. So I wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't have to worry about that. So now one last thing I'm gonna do, as you can see there, I already turned it on. The RGB linings are on, and it feels great. It feels like an exact replica of the G703. The only difference is that it's not a wire, it's wireless. And one last thing I'm gonna do, I am gonna weigh it so that you can have a, you know, you can have your own opinions, because some of the specifications are like a little bit off, and some like on the website itself, I noticed that it read that it weighed like more like 120 something grams instead of 95.3. But anyways, the mouse only is what I'm going to be weighing it, and I'm going to restrict myself to weighing everything in terms of a metric system than as opposed to standard system. So as you can see there, it's telling me 94 grams. That's how much it's weighing. So according to the specifications, it's 95.3, but I'm getting 99.4, 9.5, 9.4 grams. So compared to the my G403, you can have an idea there. My G403 weighs 92 grams, and the wireless G703 now is giving me 9.6, so approximately 9.5, 9.6 grams. That's how much you should, you know, expect as far as its weight. Now one last thing I'm gonna do also is gonna be measuring. I'm gonna get this tape, and like I told you, you know, I'm gonna try to restrict myself to a metric system. So down below is the metric measurement, and above are the standard. So we're gonna measure the length. So I'm gonna put it face down. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna put it face down, and I'm gonna get it up close to the camera so that you can have an idea. So these are the measurements. So as you know, according to the specification, it said 124 millimeters. So very close, as you can see there. So this is the, I would call it the height. Let's check the width, so you can have an idea, and also the girth. And right at the top of the crest there, I'm reading like about 6, is it 6? Somewhere around there. So in terms of centimeters and millimeters. So there you have it. I'm gonna put this away. So there you have it. This has been an unboxing video of the Logitech wireless G703 wireless mouse. And just like the other lines that Logitech offers, in this line, you know, of gaming mouse, this mouse has a hero sensor of the 25K. As far as DPI, I did read that it maxes out at 12,000 DPI, as opposed to 25,000 for other higher end models. But if you're not using it for gaming, and it's just like for office work and any other things, it shouldn't be a problem. It is not ambidextrous, so it is only like for, I would assume, right-hand individuals. Or if you're left-handed and you somehow have learned how to maneuver and how to play around with, you know, this type of mouse. So again, this has been the unboxing video, a quick unboxing video. These are the items included of this wireless G703 wireless mouse from Logitech, and this is the box. So if you do like my content, you know, on my channel, do hit a like, subscribe, and I'm gonna try my best to put out content out there as much as possible. Thank you again, guys.